Superior vena cava is kind of sort of a little bit destroyed here too, but we can see it. So you guys see the carotids right here. 1 and 2. They're more medial, and there are the jugulars are more superficial. So jugulars now we see internal jugular and external jugular. Internal is more medial, external is more lateral. Now, this right here is your subclavian vein. So here would be axillary, and if we go deeper into the arm, right here would be the brachial vein. Your subclavian vein and your external jugular, so your external jugular will drain into the subclavian, and you can kind of see it right here.
Yeah.
Then subclavian is going to connect with the internal jugular, right here, making brachiocephalic vein. So remember how we had only one brachiocephalic trunk? So we have two brachiocephalic veins because the same thing right here is happening on the other side. So you're going to have two brachiocephalic veins, and you can kind of see the split right here. It's a little V. So brachiocephalic vein on this side, brachiocephalic vein on this side. Those two are going to join together, making your superior vena cava. So the two brachiocephalic veins will make the superior vena cava. And that's supposed to be attached to the heart like that. All right.
Is the superior vena cava red because it's in the artery?
Yeah, no. It's, well, superior vena cava is a vein.
It's a vein.
Right? But you cannot, especially with these spaces, like here, this is a vein, right? It's really dark blue. Well, here, this is a vein.
Really?
Right here, and it's not blue at all. So you cannot go by the color with these pigs.
Before you get too far, I just want to make sure there's two brachiocephalic arteries and two brachiocephalic veins.
One brachiocephalic artery, which is brachiocephalic trunk, and two brachiocephalic veins.
In the pig, not
In the human too.
oh, in human.
The only thing in the pig that is different is the splits of the aorta. We have 2 splits in the pig, 3 splits in the human. And then in the pig, brachiocephalic trunk splits into 3, left subclavian, right subclavian, right common carotid, left common carotid. And the second branch is going to be of the aorta is the left subclavian. In the human, we will come brachiocephalic trunk, which will split into right subclavian and right common carotid. The left subclavian will come directly from aorta in the human, and so is the left. Did I say left subclavian just now? Left common carotid. Left common carotid in the human will come, that's going to be the second branch, and after that will be the left subclavian. Okay, so are we clear with this? Oh, well, arteries. So here is your, what is this? Right subclavian artery. So around here it would be called
The right axillary.
right axillary, and then right here,
Brachial.
right brachial artery. Okay. So that's it. Are we clear with the? Terrible. Okay. So now here. Oh, I hope it doesn't break. Okay. So you see, there's nothing right here on this side, above, but very first split. What is it? Yes. So very first, that's how you identify it. First of all, you can only see it like this. Everything's going to have to be flipped up. And then in front of it, there's nothing there because this is very first split. And you can see it's right next to the stomach and right next to the spleen because we know that what comes off of it. Splenic, hepatic, and gastric. So there's your liver, there's your spleen, and there's your stomach. So it's right over there. Then also you can see from this view, what is this right here? Renal. Yep, so this is going to be your left renal artery. And then this right here would be, if this is the, left renal vein. Then when you look at it like this, your renal vein is going to be on top, and then renal artery is going to be behind it. So renal vein is more, I want to say ventral because it's the belly, it's ventral, but when you look at it, you see the vein before you see the artery. So veins on top, arteries on the bottom. So ventral, yes, towards the belly in the human too. And you can see that on that big abdominal model. Alrighty. Where we go next? We go into gonadals. So gonadals we know are going to be at the bottom. So they're right here. They're very, very thin. So there's a right gonadal, and here is the left gonadal.
This is a female.
That's a female. And then you can also see the inferior mesenteric. So if you see a vessel that is below or slightly below the gonadals, and you can see it go into the large intestine, that's going to be the inferior mesenteric artery.
Is that right there?
Right here.
Can you show us the superior mesenteric?
You won't be able, yeah, it's hard to find it on a pig because then you have to get it out somewhere over here. I probably broke it by now.
Okay.
But you won't have to identify superior mesenteric.
Okay.
Okay, so after that, we're going to go into our iliacs. All right. So here, so this is your aorta. Oh, you see how these are umbilical arteries. You see how they split off just like iliacs do? So what happens in the fetus, here's your umbilicals, here's your iliacs. So iliacs are lateral, umbilicals are medial if you look at the split. And these carry what kind of blood? Deoxygenated blood because it's coming from the baby towards mom. Okay, so the way I just look at this, so you see this vessel, and you see this vessel that split off your main vessel. So everything before this, so all of that is going to be common iliac. Between this one and that one, so this portion is going to be external iliac. And after this, that's going to be your femoral. So, and now that you know the artery, you can say this is the vein. The vein is like right underneath it. It was actually attached, that's why I was like digging in here, I couldn't find it. But it was actually, I mean, they were attached by connective tissue. But it's like right underneath, right there. And you know that this is the artery, this is the vein, because this one it's more round, it has more muscle tone versus the vein that is more flappy. So again, here would be a common.
Wait, so the vein's not the one that's more round?
No, because arteries have more muscle. Because arteries are the ones that are able to contract and dilate to create blood pressure.
Okay.
What layer is muscle sitting in vessels?
Media.
Tunica media. Okay, so now look. So artery, there's your vein. So same thing. Common iliac vein, external iliac vein, and then femoral vein.
So what is this again?
You don't. This is pig-related structures.
Okay.
So I know this is deep femoral, I think, but you don't need to. Huh? Yes. So you don't need to know the name of these vessels, but you can use them as breakpoints to separate your portions.
Okay.
So common, external, femoral, and same with the vein. Femoral, external, and above right here,
Where's
common.
the internal iliac?
You don't have to identify that on the pig. Okay.